Okay guys, so not long ago I did Battlefield 4 versus Battlefield 2042. Now I'm gonna do Battlefield 3 versus Battlefield 4. Both came out really laggy and with a ton of like issues and things that were really unbalanced. So in that aspect I'd say they're pretty close to each other. Even though I think I could fairly say the beta of Battlefield 3 was way more scary, I guess you could say, because a lot of things were not complete. It was kind of scary for people back then, I remember. But personally, for me personally, I think I prefer, not I think, but I prefer Battlefield 3 by far. Just because the gameplay and movement is much more realistic like compared to Battlefield 4, like I was saying in the previous Battlefield 4 versus 2042 video. I was saying the movement in Battlefield 4 is kinda random and weird at times because you can jump and turn at the same time, which is I don't think it's the best system. That's why it's not like that anymore, I guess. It's kind of an admission of not guilt, but that it was bad. Besides that, of course Battlefield 4 is better hit registration and better netcode servers, or everything network wise is way better. You could have some servers with I think 60 hertz, 90 hertz, 120 if you wanted. For people who played competitive, they were getting those servers. They were 120s, 20 hertz I think back in the days, and they were doing like 5v5s, but it's not really a game about competition at all. I don't even know why people really felt like it was necessary to make the game competitive and stuff. I don't think it was really, never was the point of devs for this game, I think. Besides that, I think Battlefield 4, the revive mechanics, I don't really like it. I prefer Battlefield 3 in that aspect also. So that's another thing I prefer about Battlefield 4 and 3. And there's advantages and disadvantages, of course. For me, I think it's more of a disadvantage to have a short period where you can revive, and also a revive system where a lot of times people will be stuck with, I think it's 25 HP or 20 HP, I'm not sure anymore. Hard for me to remember, but most times I'll try to give more HP. But I think it's a bad system, simply because we all know like people won't revive enough so that you get the 100 HP. So what happens is that you always find like a bunch of people that they don't understand the mechanic, and they just like revive you to 20 HP and get instantly killed. So that's not a really good system, I think. Personally, I don't like it. But they went away from this eventually. It really has changed, so that's a good thing. What the hell? That's really laggy, like usual. BF3's netcode also like really aged poorly, but the mechanic and gameplay is really simple. It works well. It's not really complicated. I just prefer it over. What I like about Battlefield 4 though is there's more vehicles in some maps, and they redid the maps from Battlefield 3 At times, Dragon Valleys, canals basically, but I don't think it was really well executed. They changed the proportions of maps and stuff. I guess that's why they didn't use the same name, because it wasn't really a copy paste of it. But I wasn't really a fan of the redid maps they did. Some of them are pretty good, like Gulf of Oman, and I think there's another one that's not bad. Battlefield 3 maps are better, I think. They're better and better suited for game modes like Rush, for example. So in that aspect, I think maps are better in Battlefield 3, I mean. Not really a challenge for me, I think. It's way better for Battlefield 3. Maps in general are way better. Got a couple of these guys. Whoa. Move. Oh my god. It's really laggy today. Like, always, basically. Also, like I was saying in previous Battlefield 4 versus 2042 video I made, was the RNG in Battlefield 4 is I don't know why I didn't look there. They always spawn there. The RNG is just a pain in the butt, to be honest, because the game is really random. I'll try to go here. Let's hope they don't come across me. Okay, good. Nobody on the crane. Peek. Are you scared? He's using that glitch. Fucking pleb. Yeah, a lot of RNGs and gadgets and stuff they added in Battlefield 4. That made the game really random, I think. Like UCAVs, mortar that are an exploit, where it wasn't really in Battlefield 3. It was reasonable. Oh my god. Holy shit. But yeah, for me to conclude, I think Battlefield 3 is better. Even though it's really laggy nowadays and doesn't play as good as it was before. Even though it was never really not laggy, but it's a bit worse nowadays. So I just think, considering the games of what they were back when they were released, I'd say Battlefield 3 is a better one. For me personally, of course. Let me know what you think about this. Die? So yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll reply to you guys in the comments. No. Bye guys.